Leo was a quiet, curious boy who loved the night sky more than cartoons or soccer. While other kids played video games, Leo would lie on the grassy hill behind his house, watching the stars blink like sleepy fireflies, and counting constellations until he couldn't keep his eyes open. One cool evening, after brushing his teeth and tucking in his stuffed bear, Leo climbed onto his windowsill with a blanket and looked up. But something was wrong. He blinked once, then twice. The moon was missing. Not hidden behind clouds, not a crescent. Just gone like someone had plucked it from the sky. Leo frowned and whispered, "Where did you go, moon?" Suddenly, the stars above shimmered strangely. One star seemed to flicker more than the others, growing brighter and brighter until it zipped downward like a shooting star. Leo jumped back as a glowing light floated into his room. It wasn't a shooting star. It was a tiny, golden creature, no bigger than a mango. It had wings made of sparkling dust, eyes like marbles, and it hummed softly as it hovered. "Are you a bug?" Leo asked. The creature giggled. "No, silly. I'm Nova, a star scout." Leo blinked. Star Scout? Nova did a little loop in the air. "The moon has lost its light, stolen by the shadow dwellers. We stars need help. You were chosen." Leo's eyes widened. "Me? Why?" "Because only a child with a kind and fearless heart can carry starlight. And that's you, Leo." Before he could answer, Nova pointed her tiny wand at the floor. With a flash, a ladder made of clouds grew straight up into the sky, out of his window and beyond. "Come on!" Nova called. "Before the night is over." Leo grabbed his flashlight, put on his hoodie, and climbed out of the window. He took one step, then another. As the ladder gently rose past rooftops, trees, airplanes, and finally into space. When he reached the top, he stood on a silver platform, surrounded by glowing stars of all sizes. They circled him with twinkles and cheers. A larger, wise-looking star with a long silver beard floated forward. "Welcome, Leo. I am Elderon, keeper of the moonlight." Leo asked, "What happened to the moon?" Elderon's glow dimmed. "Long ago, the moon borrowed her glow from the stars. But every few centuries, her light fades and must be restored. This time, the shadow dwellers stole the stardust before we could refill it." "Who are they?" Leo asked. "Jealous creatures made from forgotten fears and broken dreams. They live in the cracks between sleep and wakefulness, dark, cold, and cruel. They want the night for themselves." Leo took a deep breath. "How do I get the light back?" Nova floated beside him. "With this." She handed him a tiny glass bottle that shimmered with golden dust. "You must go into the shadow realm, find the stolen stardust, and release it. But be careful," Elderon warned. "They will try to scare you. They feed on fear." Leo nodded bravely. With Nova by his side, Leo stepped through a swirling portal of dreams. He floated through layers of clouds, drifting lullabies, giggles, memories, and stardust, until everything went silent and dark. They had entered the land of shadows. There was no sky, no stars, just whispers and cold mist. Leo heard them right away. "You're just a boy. You'll fail. You'll be stuck here forever." The shadows slithered along the ground, circling him like snakes. Leo gripped the glowing bottle tighter. He thought of his mum's warm hug, of hot cocoa in winter, of the stars twinkling like friends above his house. "I'm not afraid," he whispered. Nova lit up beside him, and the darkness hissed. Ahead, a tall black tower rose out of the mist. At its top, a swirling orb of stolen starlight, trapped in glass. Leo and Nova flew up carefully, dodging shadows trying to grab at their ankles. Nova whispered, "Only your light can break the orb." Leo climbed onto the ledge and held up the bottle. The orb pulsed red, then blue, then angry black. But Leo didn't blink. With one deep breath, he opened the bottle. The golden stardust burst forward like a gentle explosion of sunlight. It surrounded the orb, cracked it open, and the light soared upward golden, soft, and full of warmth. The shadow realm shrieked, the whispers faded. The tower crumbled into dust. Leo felt himself rising, floating, spinning, and then he was back on the star platform. All the stars were cheering, glowing brighter than ever. The moon now glowed full and silver above them. Elderon beamed. "Leo, you've done what only a true light-bearer could. You brought the moon's glow back to the world." Nova hugged him tightly. "Thank you, brave heart." Leo smiled. "I just did what felt right," she whispered. "That's exactly what heroes do." Before he could say goodbye, a new cloud ladder appeared. Leo climbed down, yawning, with Nova twinkling beside him one last time. As he stepped back into his bedroom, the stars outside twinkled in rhythm, and the moon cast a silver glow over his pillow. Leo climbed into bed, and Muffin curled up beside him. That night, and every night after, the moon never stopped shining, because the stars remembered the boy who brought back its light.